voice is where our truest expression can tremble before it finds its way out. Welcome to Monday Movements. I'm going to take you through the psychosomatics behind the throat and the larynx, that region of the body. So we're going to start to break down the 3 key links associated with any throat or larynx issues that are presenting. For example, laryngitis. 3 key links that stem from the psychosomatics behind the throat area. We have suppressed truth, fear of visibility, and the energetic gag-reflex. Let's break those down so you can see how they all map together. Suppressed truth is a pretty self-explanatory one, especially if you're familiar with the throat chakra, the energetics, the emotional and mental ties that can be linked to our throat. But in case you're not familiar with that, suppressed truth can often be linked to our throat because our throat is our form of communication. Our larynx and our vocal cords is how we express outwardly in a very literal sense when we're talking to others and conversing with them. So when we're having issues showing up around our throat, it can be linked to suppressed truth, which is where we're holding back what wants to be expressed. And this can typically stem from a past experience where we felt that our role was to keep the peace or avoid conflict. And sometimes it's also linked to indecisiveness too, holding back when we aren't certain of our feelings or our thoughts, and there's that lack of clarity. Then we have key link number 2, fear of visibility. This is often a subconscious contraction around being seen, heard, or feeling misunderstood. And it's often related to low self-esteem or self-doubt that was acquired from a past experience where we felt shut down, misunderstood, or criticized. Then we have the energetic gag reflex, which is just what I like to call it, but essentially it's referring to that lump in the throat sensation when emotions rise, but we hold back and we do not speak our truth. Our words are swallowed. And so that's why we call it the energetic gag reflex. And this happens when we feel like we have lost our voice amidst a power struggle within a specific relationship, often stemming from a previous experience where we felt restrained or hopeless or had no other choice. So when we have throat issues presenting, whether it's a loss of voice like through laryngitis or a throaty cough, for example, we can call to question, what truth have I been holding in out of fear that it might disrupt the peace or disappoint someone? What emotion is sitting in my throat right now that feels like it's unprocessed or unexpressed? And if my throat, my voice, had no consequences, what would it say just for me to hear? What would my voice say? If there were no consequences and it was just for me to hear, what would my voice be saying right now? These are some really beautiful questions to ask yourself if you're having any kind of presentations coming up in the body through the throat. If you want to integrate this further, you can follow along next week where I'll be going through a somatic practice for the voice. I'll see you then.